so today we're going to try KBS Cinnamon Vanilla Cocoa. Imperial Stout with coffee, cinnamon, vanilla extracts, and cocoa nibs aged in oak bourbon barrels. Founders is where this is from. They've been making different, I guess, varieties of KBS. Obviously, they have the standard one. They did a Mackinac fudge one. And there was another one, and now I can't remember. I was trying to think about it before the video, and I thought I had it, and now I don't remember what it was. But this one, 12% ABV, bottled on 8/11/21. So almost 4 months old. This is right before Christmas. This has been sitting out a half hour, so let's go ahead and get it open, get it into a glass, and see what we think. I did pick a 4-pack of this up. Don't remember how much it was. When I got this from Hoffman Street, the 4-pack, when I was at Mega Bev, because it was selling out, or Meyer, because usually for Founders I wait until they go on sale at Meyer, then I pick them up, which is usually like 3 or 4 months after they come out. But I wasn't seeing this one. So last time we were at Mega Bev, they did have it, and I want to say it was like $10.50 a bottle. And I was like, I'll wait. And so I just picked it up at Hoffman Street. No clue how much the 4-pack was. I know I have them. I'm going to have to look to see where all my KBSs are. Not much of a head. Maybe the cinnamon in there. What I do have, light chocolate colored, small and medium bubbles, more medium where I was pouring it. For the color in this glass, I would say black. This one doesn't have a teardrop or anything. There you go. Yeah, definitely black. Even where it caves in a little bit, I'm not seeing a hue or anything like that. Let's go ahead and smell. You get that oaky bourbon in there. Right behind it is like a semi-sweet chocolate. I shouldn't say that. More like a fudge chocolate. I don't know if it's the vanilla playing off the cocoa nibs. But yeah, the first thing that comes to my mind is more of a fudge chocolate than anything. But that oaky bourbon is what stands out. You could be getting some of that vanilla from the bourbon too. I smell cinnamon, but it is covered up. I would say it's kind of hard, like that fudge chocolate cinnamon. Sometimes it does go back and forth. That first time it was lower, but this last smell, it was almost higher. It could be carbonation, which this isn't going to have a lot of. But I could see that cinnamon coming out more as it warms up, especially in this, not sitting in this for a half hour. Yeah, maybe that oak, like I said, that bourbon, cinnamon, fudgy. I guess it doesn't smell like fudge anymore. It's just like a little chocolate, almost like from the roasted malt, maybe a little bit more potent. Meh. I'm going fudgy chocolate, but that cinnamon is up a little bit higher. Let's go ahead and try. I get more of that fudgy chocolate up front in this one, mixed with that cinnamon. That oak, that bourbon oak, kind of kicks in. A little bit of vanilla. There is some bitterness in the back end. I guess that would be from the cocoa nibs. Yeah, fudgy chocolate, light fudgy chocolate, cinnamon, a little vanilla in that oaky bourbon, a little bit of bitterness, but in the aftertaste, it's almost like chocolate syrup, vanilla, cinnamon. I think the cinnamon is overdone just a little too much for my liking. Let's see what it says on the back. Deep coffee and chocolate flavors. I'm not really getting the coffee. I'm guessing original KBS, yes. Um, I would guess they're using the base, the standard, to make this. I would think they would cut back on that coffee. But I could also see the roasted malts. I've said this in a lot of other stouts, barrel aged stouts. Wow. That you're going to get some chocolate, you're going to get some roasted malt, you're going to get some coffee out of that. Because it's roasted malt. I mean, even in my homebrew porters that I've been doing, you're getting a little of that chocolate, a little bit of that coffee when you're not using a coffee malt or a chocolate malt, anything like that. So you're going to get it. They're putting more in here. But yeah, so deep coffee and chocolate flavors of KBS. Then, yeah, cinnamon with a hint of vanilla to create a sweet but not too sweet barrel aged drinking experience. Yeah, if I had to say, I would say that cinnamon's overdone just a little too much, and I want to see more vanilla in there. I would probably go 4.25 out of 5. It's definitely good. It's a sipper. Alcohol, there's a tiny bit in there, but for the most part, you could, yeah, if this was like 6%, you would I would drink a ton of these. Body is thick, medium, maybe a little higher than medium on this one. So, yeah, 4.25. 29 of my friends have tried it or checked it in, 4.10. Almost 15,000 people have checked it in, 4.12. So I am a little bit higher. Let's see, for heavy cinnamon, yeah, pretty dominant actually, is what Dan said. Minimal barrel. For the style guidelines, cinnamon, vanilla, roasty, sweetness, boozy. I don't think it's boozy. I don't think it's that sweet. Coming from just having the other day two what do they call them? Double pastry stouts. This is fine. Very sweet, very, very cinnamon, like I've been saying. Maybe that cinnamon will fade a little bit. Let's see who else. Cinnamon overpowers the vanilla and cocoa. I think that chocolate still comes out. But yeah, definitely one to pick up and try. If you do not like cinnamon, I would pass on this. I will age the other three for a year or two and see if that cinnamon goes down and what happens to them. But yeah, overall, it's a good one. I would actually pick up another 4-pack and probably drink another one here in a couple months and then save the rest. So if you enjoyed this review, check out some more over here and always try new beer.